Solanki, student of M.Tech 7th semester. Today I am going to explain about wireless sensor network and its classification. The first question arises: why we use the sensors? Sensors used for monitoring and recording the physical condition of the environment and collect some data and organize the collected data at a central location. Wireless sensor network consists of sensors, controller and a communication system. In a sensor network, if a communication system implemented wireless protocol, then it is known as a wireless sensor network. We can also say that sensors are used as a bridge between the physical world with the digital world. Sensors are used in the many devices industry to avoid infrastructure failure, accident, conserving natural resources, preserving wildlife, and increase the productivity and provide security, etc. It also measures the environmental condition like temperature, sound, pollution level, humidity, and wind, and so on. The next is element in the wireless sensor network. It consists of two major elements such as first is the sensor node and the second is the network architecture. Sensor node also consists of four elements: power supply, sensors, processing unit, and communication system. Network architecture: when the large amount of sensors are deployed in a large area to analyze data and organize for analysis something. The next is the classification of the wireless sensor network. First is static and mobile, second deterministic and non-deterministic, third is single base and multi-base, fourth is static base station and mobile base station, fifth is single hop and multi-hop, sixth is self-reconfigurable, non-self-reconfigurable, last one is the homogeneous and heterogeneous. Now I am explaining about the first classification is static and mobile. In a static wireless sensor network, all the sensors are fixed, which cannot be moved. So it is not that much applicable, but it is used in some areas like buildings, hospital, for such as fire alarm, smoke alarm. The next is the mobile wireless sensor network. Here the all sensors are not fixed, which can be moved, and especially it is used in a biological system such as animal monitoring, and it is used in human body monitoring also. The next is deterministic and non-deterministic. In a deterministic, the position of the sensor nodes are calculated and fixed, through which it is used in the limited number of application, and it is not used in harsh element. And the next is non-deterministic, and it is means that the position of the sensor nodes are not fixed, and that's why it is used in the complex conditions. The next is third one, single base and the multi-base. In a single base station, first of all I have to explain what is the base station. In the wireless sensor network, not all the sensors not only connected to the other sensors, but also connected with the base station. Base station worked as it send command to the sensor nodes and perform some task, and after performing task it collect some necessary information, then it send data back to the base station. And we can also say that it is also act as a gateway to the other nodes, and it collected data from the sensor nodes, and after processing it send data to the user. In a single base station, here the multiple sensors are connected to the single base station, which is located very close to the sensor region. And the next is multi-base station. Here the multiple sensor nodes are connected to the multiple base station, through which we can transfer data to the closest base station. The next is static base and the mobile base. Here the position of the base station fixed, and usually it is very close to the sensing region. In a mobile base station, the mobile base station moves around the sensing region, so that the load of sensor nodes is balanced. The fifth one is single hop and multi-hop. In a single hop, each sensors are directly connected to the base station, which is it's called as single hop, through which long distance transmission is possible. Here the energy consumption for the communication will be significantly higher than the data collection and the computation. Multi-hop, in a multiple hop, here the each sensor nodes are connected to the multiple hops, and there are lots of sensor nodes and the cluster. Peer nodes and clusters heads are used to relay the data so that the energy consumption will be reduced. Data transmission and through which the data transmission can be done with the intermediate nodes. The next is self-reconfigurable and non-self-reconfigurable. In a self-reconfigurable, sensor nodes are capable of organizing and maintaining the connection. It works together to the other sensor nodes to accomplish the data. And the next is non-self-reconfigurable. It is here the sensor nodes are not able to organize themselves in a network, and it relies on a control unit to collect information. The last is the homogeneous and heterogeneous WSN. In a homogeneous, all sensor nodes have a similar power consumption, computational power, storage capabilities, so that the task also divided equally because they have a same capabilities. In a heterogeneous, not all sensor here some sensor have a higher and lower capabilities, like higher power consumption, higher computational power, and this. So the processing and the computational tasks are also divided according their capabilities so that they can accomplish the task. Thank you.